Alrighty, that's the lawn. A lot of the ryegrass has come up. Yeah, I'm 50-50 about it. Obviously Cooch is such a dense lawn, you get used to that, but when you start looking down on it on an angle like this, you can see it still looks a little bit thin to me. I know it's only 2 weeks old, but yeah, definitely needs a mow, but it does look thin in some spots. I don't know anything about ryegrass. Like, I've been Googling trying to work it out. But yeah, I guess that looks alright. It's green, which is better than better than last year, you know what I mean? Like winter last year. This time last year, that Cooch is still holding its colour and it's nice and green, but I've had to preemptively smash it so I can put the rye down. So put it this way, it's not going to look any worse than this all winter. So today I'm going to give it its first mow. It's been windy, super cold. The seed, I don't think, it took ages to germinate. I reckon it barely popped up for 10 days. So we'll give it a quick mow and then see how it looks. I think I better sharpen my blades too. So because I'm going to be cutting that fresh grass, I think it's a little bit fragile. I want to make sure these blades are nice and sharp, so I'll give that a quick whirl. Yeah, I'll just whip that off with the rattle gun and then just hammer it with a flat disc. It'll be fun. Make sure you take the spark plug out before you do that. Nah, if you had it tightening, I guess the motor could actually be kick-started by that, but highly unlikely. So yeah, these blades here, just sharpen it from the top. I'll just use the flap disc. I've got a new flap disc on there, and I'll just roughly do it. There's no special skill to it, just sharpen it. Keep the flat edge, keep the bottom of the blade at 90 and sharpen at the top. Slope that back. You'll see when it's sharp, it goes nice and shiny. This is probably a way better way to do that, but I don't care. That works for me. I just keep doing it. Whatever. All good. A few ugger duggers. So in terms of what mowing height, I sort of just want to follow that no more than 1/3 of the blade length missing, like getting cut off at any one time. So if the grass is 3 centimeters high, don't cut any more than 1 centimeter off. If it's 6 centimeters high, don't cut any more than 2 centimeters off. Otherwise you can stress the plant and you can lose a bit of color. So just roughy. Probably can't even tell, but that is like a really nice clean cut, what you want. No ripping, because it's so fragile. Not so fragile, but it's new, so if your blades are dull, I'm guessing it's just going to like put a bit of extra strain on it. It could pull a few of the loose ones out. Alright, mow the rest. It's going to lose it'll lose a little bit of colour, because at the moment it looks, some of the thickness is there because of the height. But yeah, mow it down, see how we go. One thing that is very obvious straight away is that perennial ryegrass is insane for striping. Just have a look at like what the wheel ruts just on the rotary are doing. Yeah, once we get the cylinder mower on this, there's going to be some stripes, even if it might look a bit thin. But I'm kind of in two minds as to whether just throw a little bit more seed out. I kind of just want to see what it's like practically to just do that once and not have to worry about touching it up. And there are a few areas around the corner here where I'm pretty sure the irrigation just doesn't get to good enough to keep that seed wet. But man, I don't know if I can be bothered. Like, I don't think I can be bothered. I think I just want to see how it goes, see how much it thickens up. Like I said, that was at 6 kilos per 100. It was kept moist. So like 7 AM, 11 AM, 2 PM, 5 PM. None of the first 2 days we had were over 30, and it got 4 or 5 times. You got 5 or 6 waters a day those days. So just kind of want to see how that thickens up now and go from there. Can you see the little grooves that the scarifier made? Yeah, they're all the way up and down here. That's where the seed has dropped, made contact with the soil really well, and popped and grown up. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So what I've got to try and keep telling myself is this probably looks a little bit thinner and probably looks a bit worse than it actually is, because I scalped that cooch back, and that's brown and white. So it's really easy to see, like what stands out is the brown and white. Makes the green look not as good. But I reckon that's good enough for me. In lots of places where people are overseeding, like if you live down in Adelaide or Melbourne, Sydney, if you're overseeding your cooch, you probably wouldn't want to hack it back like I have, because you don't need to. It's still going to hold some colour through winter, so it's going to look a lot better. But I'm going, like I said, it goes completely dormant. So I just want to have some greenery out here. That's it. Good on you. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for sticking around. I know all the lawn channels sort of seem to do roughly the same thing, but if you're interested, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Keeps me motivated. The fact that I'm doing this YouTube stuff is the only reason I'm doing the ryegrass, because otherwise nothing's going to happen over winter. So yeah, having the channel is motivating me to do things and to try new things and to learn, which is what it's all about. So just get out there, get stuck into it, have some fun, enjoy your lawn, and yeah, just be good. Thanks guys, see ya.